Hello everyone, I am San Day Fun, except I don't really make puns, and I'm just a writer who wants fun. So what I mean by that, alright, let me introduce myself. I am just a beginner writer on Wattpad, and I'm also having an YouTube channel. Well, alright. Thing that I want to mention is I craft stories which are anime inspired. Thus, the twist is blended with tokusatsu elements. What I basically mean by that is I previously used to watch Super Sentai and Kamen Rider way before I started watching anime. And after that I came across anime and watched a few of the anime series. And based on some shonen animes alongside Kamen Rider and Super Sentai, I got a pretty refined idea about making a story. Though it all started by the time I was watching Kamen Rider, I was already planning to sort of imagine an imaginary world where I craft my imaginary series. Now the problem was, well, it wasn't possible to bring that to life. I mean, it's gonna stay in the imagination, right? And do you have stories which you just sort of imagine? I just want to know. It was basically what I experienced. So later on, I found out about Wattpad, and I just thought, well, why not grab this universe that I was thinking, sort of imagine, into a story? So I definitely can say one thing, it was tough. So I am not really into writing, by the way. So how did I start writing stories? Well, I already had the idea on my mind. What I did was use AI. So yes, I definitely used AI to write stories, but just listen to me. What I did was plan out the scenes. I sort of type the scenes and as prompts, and then send it to the AI. And what AI did was just refine the lines. It's technically my prompts, and I had to go on prompting because AI makes a lot of mistakes and could be a lot inconsistent. I had my own fair share of troubles too, and it's definitely pretty tough. And if you think I just took advantage of AI and just didn't really had any creativity, you're absolutely wrong, because I had published three series of Celestic Warriors, which was inspired by the installments of Kamen Rider and Super Sentai. And so for some reason, Celestic Warriors appears in the search results in Chrome, even though I didn't really get much views. I didn't really get, yeah. Anyways, the fact is, it is definitely not possible for AI to craft such a big three series story altogether. It's definitely pretty tough. And you can pretty much understand how much effort it takes to make three books together and following the same story. You can understand that. Another thing is that while writing the stories, I was pretty much also a passionate reader alongside it. And I myself was interested reading my own story. Weirdly enough, I mean, it was pure passion, which I can share with you all. If you are a writer, it's definitely pretty relatable, I guess, liking your own story. But with AI, it seems even better. And let me just say, even if you are not a writer, I highly encourage the ones with imaginations like me to use AI, because AI really helps in assisting. But yes, definitely don't use AI like just create the entire story for me, like, hey, this is a cyberpunk story and it's gonna have that, and You just post it and just go on continuing until the entire story is done. Okay, now let me just say what's gonna happen. If you try that, what's gonna happen is, you suppose you plan like 100 chapters. So what's gonna happen. Well, the fact is pretty simple. Your story is gonna be so inconsistent that, well, no one will like reading it. It's a simple fact. I'm not joking. Because looking at the story, it will seem pretty repetitive. For example, if you are writing even 100 chapter story, there would be some events which would be far too predictable, and you can't get the unpredictability factor which generally you could get in a human writer. So for that reason, I'm saying you need to use human intervention alongside AI. That's definitely gonna work out pretty well, trust me. And it works for me, and I guess there are many other writers who are probably using it. Today, now, this generation is a generation of AI, so I feel like it's the rule. And also, another thing I say, it's definitely not like we're not doing work. We have to write prompts, and writing prompts, and then after, just, it's not copy paste pretty much. Like, after you do the prompt, you send it to the chat, and then the AI gives you the entire story passage, right? Now you have to technically edit the things. I mean, there are some mistakes that they make. There are some few lines that you feel like it needs a bit more refinement. So what it's actually done is, there are more human intervention than you think it is. Like, I'm the one writing the prompts, then the AI just sort of gets me the passage, and I again start editing the passage. So you can say it's just a two-way intervention, human intervention. So, and also I suggest you all to at least read the passage first, because AI sometimes makes mistakes, and after validating the passage and making the necessary corrections, just keep the story. That's it. So anyways, that way I feel like there could be many young ideas that can come, many hidden and buried or dormant ideas that could have never ever got a place. And I definitely encourage to use AI, but for the assistance part, it could be a pretty good co-editor for you. That's technically, I feel, is the best use of AI. And copy pasting, absolutely not. You have to at least understand that the story is going the right way or not. That's all. And anyways, if you're interested, you may try checking out my story and just sort of tell me if it works somehow, because your review somehow lets me know that what I'm doing is working well or not. I mean, if it feels totally like AI is doing the work or human is doing the work. I honestly want to know that, and exactly for that reason, sort of telling you to check, I guess. Okay, it's not forcing. You are totally free to check anytime you like. So, well, anyways, that's it. What do you feel about me? What's your first impression? I don't know, but yes. Hope to see you all in the next video. And I also post anime related contents and Kamen Rider maybe, but mostly I'm right now posting anime related content. So if you're interested in my reviews, which I don't even imagine, you are free to check it out. So I'm trying my best. Alright, thank you.